If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Right, we're back with part 4. Yeah, that's how numbers work, right? Yeah, that is. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not done so already. And yeah, sorry about being late, but we were looking at chirping, seeing who our top. It was really important work to look at what our circles were on Twitter.
Yeah. Who we pester the most on Twitter, yes.
It was my fault we had to go to break, sorry.
Oh no, but it was a good time for a break because now we are going to be moving from our 3 escapees who narrowly got away due to Keith's or Wallace's excellent driving skill. His grandmother called to tell him they sucked. But besides that,
true story. My 93-year-old grandmother called. That's why we went to break, to tell me my driving sucks.
Yeah,
she's not wrong.
Right. So we are back with Reg and Jack. Now you've, if I remember correctly, you decided you were going to make your way up to the scrapyard, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And were you going to take your car, or were you going to walk up the road to the scrapyard?
Walk, I think.
Yeah, the car's a bit obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least if we're walking, we can duck behind a bit of scrub or rocks if we hear any cars coming.
Okay, fantastic. So you're making your way up this road, and you're passing. As you make your way, you pass by an old, worn-out track house. Where you see the number 6 on there, and then essentially another one also. As you kind of approach the edge of this scrapyard, you can see that it's surrounded by another bit of fencing. There's a main building kind of right as you pass through an open entryway, and you can see kind of sitting out in front, kind of underneath an overhang, is a rabid Shih Tzu. Sorry, is a oh boy. So is a middle-aged man. He just kind of, he can see you as you're walking up the road, and he's just kind of sitting there, just kind of leaning, just kind of watching you as you guys are heading up. Now, but Reg has the shotgun on him, right?
Mm-hmm. Over his shoulder.
Okay, over his shoulder. Okay.
Not like walking towards him,
Right. But I'm just saying that there's no way to hide that. It's not something that you could.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Hide down your pants, and then they can go, is that a shotgun in your pants, or you just please sit? Sorry.
Say yeah.
Now, does Jack? You still have this variety of things that the Reg has handed you? This, the old meat cleaver or anything?
Yeah,
okay.
kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Look like a pair of murderers, to be fair.
Yeah,
right. Exactly.
Literally murder hobos.
Right. So, okay, hold on. Let me pull
Sorry.
this up.
Sorry.
Oh no.
That's not correct. We're not murder hobos. We're English. We're murder tramps.
Fair enough. My apologies as I kill you. So both of you give me give me a psychology roll, which I'm sure you're both excellent.
Oh yeah, I'm brilliant at that.
Oh, actually, surprisingly, I actually have that. I'm still. I mean, one of the problems I have with this scenario is that I have yet to make an accounting roll.
Yeah, I've massively failed.
Okay. All right. So he's just kind of sitting there, just watching you. He hasn't made any motion, hasn't said anything, but he's just watching you as you head up to the top, and so you're at the gate leading into there, right next to the what technically would be considered the office building of the scrapyard, and you're now within talking distance of the man at the kind of leaning on the porch of this, and hasn't said anything to you as of yet.
I'm looking over at.
I'll just say, morning to him.
Mm-hmm. And he kind of gives you, both you and Jack, once over. He goes, "Morning, boys. Can I help you with something?"
You know what? You may be able to.
Yeah.
We want to know where they're keeping our friends.
Excuse me, friends.
You know what we're talking about. Don't come now.
Okay. And he kind of goes, I'm sorry, son. I have no idea what you're talking about. But he kind of leans back a bit and goes, Mike, can you come out here for a moment?
Get ready. I'll say to Jack.
Now, mind you, these don't look like dust billies. They look like, Nevada desert people, but they don't look inbred like the dust billies do.
Yeah,
they
but
look more like
it's their town. They know what's going on. I'm not buying that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So,
Look, we know somebody's kidnapped our friends because they tried to kidnap us too.
and
We want to get out of here.
so when you say
No
that,
bullshit.
he kind of steps forward a little bit, and he goes, Mike, yeah, Mike, never mind that. Hold back a minute. And he says, all right, you two boys, okay? You said you had some friends that were kidnapped, huh?
Can I use psychology? Is he lying to us?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I say that like I'm like Sigmund Freud or something, but
Yeah.
I've got 10%. Oh,
Okay.
I make the roll too, and I make it.
Jack, from what he said, you boys have some friends that are kidnapped. It's not he's lying, but you get an uneasy feeling about his cadence and his tone as he's kind of showing interest in your situation.
I look at Reg and go, and it's sort of like, look, there's people in the town. There's people here in the town who've been kidnapping folks, and I bet they've been doing it for years. And I reckon you know it.
Both of you give me a listen roll with advantage.
Okay.
ooh, okay.
Whoa. Let's just. Okay.
Does the bonus not work?
Oh, the
Doesn't
bonus
work.
isn't working here. Just
No,
roll
it
another
doesn't
D10.
work.
Just roll a D10, Pookie.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I passed anyway.
Okay. So you hear like a boom out in the distance, like almost like thunder, but it's not. What's your gun rolls as far as firearms? Are they above the standard 20 and 25%?
I'll check for you now. 1 sec.
Okay. Specifically rifle and shotgun.
25.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry, what are guns?
firearms, rifle and shotgun.
Yeah, what are those?
All right. So
Can you describe what they look like?
Yeah.
Wiki bang thing.
Yeah.
there's
Whiz bangs.
one here and one here. No, anyways.
The gun show.
Yeah, you didn't see it jiggle when I tapped it, so but yeah.
So
so
why are you showing us that? Why are you showing us those 2 bits of thread that are hanging from your sleeves?
2 bits of thread, is that what it's called? Oh, thread. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's Fred.
Fred. Oh, like Keith Richards?
No,
Got it.
as in like cotton. Cut bits of string.
Keith. No, like Keith. Okay, anyways, enough.
Shut up.
So Reg, that's not thunder you hear. It almost sounds like it's a gunshot, like a shotgun blast you hear. It's far in the distance, but you're on an elevated position where you can hear it, and you know it's coming back from the road that you came from. But I mean, if you kind of glance to your left where you look, you don't see anything. But you hear this. You hear the crackling of a radio coming from inside the workshop. And you hear a John, Mike, come in. We've got a situation here. We need you to keep an eye out for some people who have left the compound. John, Mike, come in. And then,
I've got the gun cocked. I'm going to go, oh, really?
and then
to
you
the
see,
guy, lower it down.
okay. And then he immediately freezes. And he goes,
You want to tell your friend Mike to step out here?
and he goes, Mike, will you come outside, please? And you see, yep. And
if
you
he's carrying
see,
anything, not bring it with him.
and nicely. And then you hear a voice inside going, hey, John, we've got a situation. And the door opens and you can kind of see in his hand, he's got a handheld CB, and he goes, oh shit.
I've got the good shotgun points to say, you're going to put that down on the floor right now. I'm going to blow your mate away.
And they both immediately, he drops it, and they both put their hands up and goes, we're not with them, but they do horrible things to the people, and it is what it is, and we won't say anything. You just don't hurt us, please.
Start laughing.
Okay.
Now's the time for that. Now's the time for that electrical wire. I'll toss it to Jack and say,
I'm going to make a psychology roll on them.
tie him up good and strong there, would you, Jack?
Oh, and I make it. Blimey, I've made some skill rolls today.
You get check marks.
So that they're scared. They're scared, and they're being, as far as you can tell, they're being sincere, but you can tell that they are legitimately frightened. So
I think because I've got a gun pointed at them.
Okay.
Right.
It ain't okay. Okay,
So,
well, who the hell are they? What do they want?
And they go, and like, well, you mean the dust billies? I mean, you could.
Yeah, them.
Well, the best thing you can do is I mean, there's that guy Seth, and they have control of this town, and they do their thing. They kind of pick up people like you, and we don't mind don't mind any business. We help them out with scrap every once in a while, and that's it. But swear to God, we don't partake in any of their stuff. We just kind of let bygones be bygones.
I'll just look at Jack and go, what a dirty fucking liar you are. And I'm going to go towards him, put the shotgun to his chin, and go, over there.
All right.
And get him near his mate. Then I'm going to take the CB, put a clip on my waist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically we're going to tie them up.
Why would you have that if you weren't part of it then?
And well, like I said, they if we don't help them out, bad things are going to happen to us. So I mean, come on, man, you look like you kind of been around a bit. You know how it is sometimes with people like this. There's no, we got to stay alive ourselves. And you kind of, you see the other one, Mike, the one who came out from there. He kind of looks at his at John, and you instantly kind of connect that they look almost identical, like they're twins, maybe brothers.
I'll say, here's what we're going to do. And I'll hand them the CB and say, you're going to get on the blower to them. Are you going to tell them you saw a car driving out of town at top speed? And if you make any moves, I'm going to smash your head in.
All right. So he goes, oh, okay. So he proceeds to say the exact thing that you said. And then after a moment, you get a call back like, well, you mean the road out of town where the bridge is collapsed? They went that way?
No, the other way.
Oh, back down red. So back the way you came. Yeah.
Looks like they've stolen a car and they've done one.
So, so they're headed down Red Road then. And like, are you okay? Well, we've got somebody out there right now, but are you sure? Because we've got another one who just escaped the compound that might be going down that road.
Hey, tell me you ain't seen the other car.
We ain't seen the other car. You might want to just let Seth know that, and then you hear a voice go, "We ain't seen Seth since yesterday. Have you seen Seth at all?"
I'll just look at him and say, act natural, mate.
And he goes, no, we haven't seen Seth for since he was in town talking to those kids. But yeah, as far as we know, we saw them tearing it like a bat out of hell down Hackett Road, heading to the Red Road. And he kind of looks at you like, is that what you want?
Yeah, I'll take the thing off him, and I'll say, do us a favour, Jack, mate. Go and search that cabin for any guns, will you?
Okay, go and have a look.
Right, and I'll just keep it trained on and say, one move, mate, you just give me an excuse. I mean, they don't know it's got
Yeah, ask them.
beanbags in it.
What's the easiest way to get out of town?
And they look at you both and they go, well, if they've blown the bridge already, it takes at least a few days for them to put it back together, but they ain't going to do that till they find you and your friends. So the only other way out of town is either through the desert on foot, or if you're lucky enough, they happen to clear something away back the way you came down the Red Road. Okay. So you're searching the house and
You want to make us?
yeah, go ahead and make me a D1. Both you make me a D100 roll.
Okay.
Just a D100, no context.
Yeah, just regular D100. Yeah. I made 843. Wow. Okay. Okay, and what was the last one? All right, 43. Okay, so you're kind of Jack goes back inside, and it's a ramshackle, shack, kind of like almost like an office, but there's an old sofa, them for kind of just to hang out in, but it's definitely not a house. But as you kind of you just maneuver through a bunch of things, you're going to find where did that go? Let me pull that up. Let me pop that out. So the first thing that you're going to find is this under the counter that kind of piques your interest is a large wooden crate containing a lot of mason jars of what looks like water. But as you can kind of lean in, it gives like this almost this ammonia type smell to it.
Okay. Let's just see. Just a case of. Yeah, checking my sciences skill. Yeah, that'll be 0. So, I go, Reg, what do you think this is? And I basically bring out this jar.
Reg, you immediately know, or not know, but your first instinct is you see a mason jar full of clear liquid, and I shit you not, this was the roll. It must be moonshine.
I thought that's what it'd be, yeah.
Cherry flavored?
It's clear, but I mean, if they want to take some time to let the cherry saturate it, they can go down to the store and give it a day or two. But you also you find pegged to the wall is a miner's helmet with a headlamp on the top, and then also just kind of right next to that, there's an old sink where you'll find just kind of like just shaving supplies. Aside from that, there's really nothing else in here that's kind of is going to provide you with anything. There's no guns, nothing. It's just there's just the just a chair and just filings and paperwork and whatnot.
Okay. Shit. So we're stuck here. Shit.
Have they got their own car?
Yeah. There's going to be a car in the scrapyard.
I mean, that like is it like a corrugated iron compound? Is it, or is it wooden
Let's see here. Okay, hold on a second. Just a second here. Okay, so yeah, so there's going to be a lot of just like wreckage and scrap bodies of vehicles in here. You can kind of see that there's riddled with bullet holes and different different just various wrecks of everything on here. But one other thing that you find, Jack, is as you're kind of pulling up a drawer, you do find a large box, cash box, and both of you give me a psychology roll with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I've got an extreme success, so
Oh, look, I failed by 1.
it's just interesting.
Oh, but it's still with advantage, though.
I mean, I need them
Oh,
more,
yeah.
don't I?
Okay. Yeah. So, okay, no worries. So, you see their eyes kind of light up as they kind of look at each other and kind of almost have this guilty look as you kind of bring this box out, Jack.
Okay. How much? Is there a lot of cash in there?
It's not open. It's currently locked.
Okay.
It's like a sealed box.
Okay.
It's got the key in it.
There's no key in it.
I would say, where's the key to this?
And they're like, oh, I don't know, Mike. Do you know what it is? Like, I don't really, and like, just give him the goddamn key. Like, it's in my pocket.
Toss it to the floor.
Okay, so he
Don't make any
moves.
moves. I'll say it. I'll point the shotgun at him.
So he tosses it to the floor and kind of just immediately does what you say and tosses it your way.
Okay, pick it up.
Okay, so you unlock the box and open it up, and you do find a variety of cash in there, $250, but also a loaded .38 caliber handgun.
Nice.
Nice.
Any bullets?
It's fully loaded.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many shots
Okay.
is that?
6.
I would have to look. I think it's 6.
Could be 6.
It could be a magazine load, couldn't it?
Is it
Let's
a
have a
revolver?
look.
Is it a revolver or a semi-automatic?
Let me look. I'll just give it the. There we go. It is a .38 caliber. What they have here? .38 caliber handgun. So 30. That would be a revolver.
Okay, so 6.
6. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
We're good.
now I'm gonna take a quick just leap to the left to the guys in the car. Both Wallace, Mary, and Timothy. You can hear this conversation going over your radio too. The discussion of you guys are heading down the road. Essentially, everything that's been discussed from where these are in the scrapyard, you guys hear all of that. So I'm going to then I'll move back to them real quick. So what are you going to do then?
Okay, I'm going to take take the handgun.
Mhm.
Okay. And basically put the box back down. I'm not interested in the cash. Okay. Sorry about that. We kind of need this more than you do right now.
And they no problem. Like I said,
Look, we don't want to. I'm not a thief. I don't want to take from you, but I'm in this situation I didn't ask for, and I'm trying to get out. You understand me?
Yeah. Yes. So, I mean, what do you propose to do? Because there ain't not much else we can help out with, and we done all that we can. So, are we good?
I don't think we can leave anyone behind, mate.
I look at Reggie. Go.
Where's your car keys?
And it's on the set that he gave you with the keys for the lockbox.
Okay. I'll say, go and check the car, will you, Jack, mate?
Okay, I'll go and check the car.
Check how much fuel it's got.
Right.
It's going to have, pretty much almost a full tank. And it's going to be a pickup truck, not a car. So it's essentially a two-seater, but an older pickup truck. And just moving once again, kind of flashing over to the other side. Yeah, is Keith, and all of you hearing this chatter. The one thing that catches your attention is the person on the other end that you don't recognize, the one that they're talking to, told the people over the chatter the opposite direction the way you guys are headed. So the information being provided over those airwaves is not jiving with you. So something's going on. So zip back again. Okay. So all right. So we good? You wait. What do you mean we can't leave anyone behind?
What do you think it means, mate?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm looking at Reg going. What do you think it means?
You've left us no choice, mate.
Oh. Hey, we did. You got our car. You've got our money. You even got.
No, we haven't got your money. Don't want
your
your
money's
money.
there, mate.
Yeah.
Well, we just I don't know, Tyus, do something. You can't just leave us. You can't do this to us.
I think these are dirty liars, mate. I think they're well complicit.
Okay, and you're going to see Mike, the front of his pants start to soak with fluid.
Oh my god!
So these are obviously cowards. Just yeah.
Look,
Right, okay. I'll say, tell you what, mates, I'll cut you a deal.
Anything.
Right. That electrical wire I found earlier on. I'll say, Jack, do me a favour, mate. Tie him up good and well, and give us that pistol.
Okay.
Tie them up properly, like hog tie them.
Okay. How about we hide him in one of these trunks?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. So yeah, so they're tied up as well as you can with this wiring, and you're gonna put them inside one of the boots of one of their vehicles.
Yeah,
Yep.
one of the scrap vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they both kind of they don't even struggle, right? You tie them up, you move them over. You easily find one that opens up, and they're standing before them. You tell them to get in. They both get inside. They're both complying without question. So
And just lock the boot and put something on top of it so they can't easily get out.
okay, so you find a cinder block lying in the yard. Yeah, no problem. Okay. So then you're going to take off. What are you going to do now? You're going to take off in their pickup truck, or what's your next step?
Well, we've got the radio.
Yeah. Are they
Okay.
were they wearing caps or any baseball caps or anything like that?
I'll say that yeah, they would be in like overalls, and I'll say one of them has a baseball hat with the scrapyard name on it. Vincent Brothers Scrapyard right along the top of the hat.
I think I'm about to become a Vincent brother. Doink.
Okay.
Any sunglasses?
He needs to see properly.
Yeah, I'll say that if you pull down the hood, there's going to be a pair that drop down in front of you. They're women's sunglasses, but they'll do.
I don't care.
So, all right. Okay,
So is it going to take one more session to finish this? Not even maybe a full one.
right, because you're at that junction where you're about ready to butt heads next to each other. They're heading that way. You know that they've taken off, and you know the way that they're headed. And if you essentially meet at the conjunction, you're going to meet back together. And yeah,
Should we go on? This is what? Sorry.
What's that?
What did you say?
Oh no, I mean we can't wrap it up here because Keith we need to wrap it up soon because reasons. But yeah, if we want to do one more session, this would be the culmination of it once you guys meet. So
All right.
I'll leave it up to you all. But anyways, so James, would you like to put a pin in it here for now, and we'll see
Yes,
what happens
please.
next?
Yes, please.
Excellent. So
Right, so let's
all
do
right.
some shout outs.
Okay.
So we'll start with Keith.
Hey guys, I'm Keith. You can find me on Twitter. That would be at DM_Modoc. You can find me writing reviews and articles on my blog, rollingboxcars.com, on my Rolling Boxcars Discord, or on James's Corp Discord. So that's kind of where I hang out. Come find me. Let's chat. And no more cherries.
Bud?
Bud's RPG Review on YouTube, also Bud's RPG Review on Twitter. I do video reviews of role-playing games, card games, and I say board games, but I've only done one. Yeah, just find me there and check out what I do.
Thank you. Sue?
Yeah, I'm Savage Spiel on Twitter and also on blogspot.com. On there, I do currently mostly game write-ups, but occasionally other random gaming content, depending on what ideas I have. And you can find me on various Discords, including James's.
Thank you. Pookie?
I am Pookie. You will find my reviews of board games, card games, but mostly role-playing games on Reviews from Relay. And I appear as Relay Reviews on basically Twitter, and you'll find me unboxing things on Unboxing in the Nook on YouTube.
Thank you. Scott?
Well, there, I am Scott, the keeper for this game. You can find me at Hail Orcus Dorcas on Twitter. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm a hanger-on. I'm just sit there and crack jokes and essentially pop into chat and
He's a Klingon.
I'm a
Ooh!
yes.
Wow.
On the starboard bow?
And as you can tell, I specialize in running obnoxiously long games. So if you want a game to run, if you want a 3-page adventure to run for about 4 or 5 months,
He's your guy. I can do it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, but no, and other than that, you can I'm just on Twitter. Hit me up, say hello, and that's about it.
Yep. And everyone needs to tell Keith to eat cherries.
No,
As for me,
one for the road. One for the road.
yeah.
No,
As
no,
for me,
none for the road. None for the road.
Discord. Join the Discord if you want to chat to these wonderful people, because they're all in the Discord. Twitter is a good place to see when I'm going live and me talking about random bollocks, mostly random bollocks. Facebook is just being used at the moment just to mention when I'm going live, and YouTube is where all the VODs go. Tomorrow we've got Mutant Year Zero. Week 11. I think we're going to be on tomorrow, and we'll be moving. So. We're going to be moving over to Foundry tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Also on the 19th. No, let me do it in order. Then about 1 a.m. on Sunday morning, well technically Monday morning, I'm in a podcast which I've been on before, which was
This the D&D Players podcast.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and that's what Tales from the Tavern. But I'll probably be one of the only voices there about other published RPGs who will be there. I may even mention the Curse of Strahd that I'm going to be doing in a few weeks' time. And then on the 19th of December we have a virtual con that's been organised by everyone in the Discord. So if you want to play some games, sign up and register for the event on Warhorn and sign up to some games and have fun. But other than that, I'd like to thank Scott for running the game. Thank you, Scott.
Sorry, James, what game was it we've been playing?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Well, we haven't finished yet. I thought we were going to save that till we end. But yeah, we've been playing Highway of Blood. What we need to all do is just read the rule, read what's going to happen, so we can figure out how we can circumnavigate.
Why's yours upside down, Scott?
Because it's been weird.
I'm doing my best Vanna.
But yeah,
Oh God, don't do that again.
join us tomorrow. Join us tomorrow for New
Okay.
Year Zero, and we will see you later. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Scott.
You're welcome.